watching Chongqing Punk, the wittiest, funniest, most charming foreigner channel in all of China. And what's that? You're already subscribing and liking? Is that because you're so handsome and smart? Or is it because we're going on another Chongqing stop by stop? You have to be careful. On the subway, there are many headhunters looking for scalps. It's just normal thing. It's just normal thing. Don't worry about it. Don't even ask about it. What we're doing today on this episode is we're going to say it,
𝗵𝗵𝗏,
which is a first stop for us, but not a first location. We're actually going to a place that we know. We're going to show you a place that we really enjoy. Emily said the name wrong. This is how you actually say it. Say it.
𝗵𝗵𝗏.
Make fun of her in the comments. We're actually going here, even though it's a place that we come to on a regular basis, because we got stuff that we need to do here, and we want to show you some cool stuff. Come on. Woo! We moved from New York to Chongqing because we don't like cars. I'm not going to support such a fascist, like, wheel-based society. We use the subway. Look at the size of this map. I wish we had a map like this in our house. Check it out. We're like here. We're going to go over here. And we're gonna show you a really beautiful place, but you know, one of the first things to do is start taking pictures wherever you go. We had to be in a line to take a picture of us in this map. For those of you playing the Chongqing Stop by Stop at Home game, this is basically just around the corner from the famous clock tower. It's famous because everyone goes there to get pictures. We're not going in that direction though, we're going in this direction. The reason why we like this area is it's right near the art museum. We've never actually been in there yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. I mean, like you care, you bunch of jamooks. You don't care about an art museum. You care about going to see the touristy stuff, which is what we're gonna go see, but in the art area. The thing about no matter where you go in this town, it's crazy ass. A lot of these tourist areas are filled with, you know, trinkets and baubles and overpriced doodads, but this one actually has like a lot of coffee houses, a lot of restaurants, hot pots, record stores, vintage stores. We're gonna go visit some of them, and a big pink cat. If you're looking for the name of the park, it is
𝗖𝗵𝟫.
It better be right, because here's where you're gonna take pictures with your family or friends. This may not be a new location for us, but it is a new hot pot for us. So like, you want to put in a little something different. But we've been eating hot pot for so many years that like, people have told us in Sichuan, stop eating so much hot pot, you're gonna make yourself sick. But you know what, we'll make you another video because we've never done one at this place. And you want to start off with, there's lots of dippins. You can get a good shot of the scallions in there. You know, I'm going for a lot of the greens. There's many different places that have fixins that are like a whole wall full of things you can put in. But I think because this is Chongqing, that you're gonna get just the basics. You're gonna get the scallions, you're gonna get plenty of garlic. Did I get enough? There's a little bit more. And a lot of, if you're British, coriander. What do we call that in America?
Cilantro.
Cilantro. You don't say that in America unless you're a douchebag. Say it's cilantro. So you got like a cilantro. Get that whole thing going here. Put in our, like, it's a sesame seed kind of oil. That's really super delicious. We got other things here. I think maybe if you're, like, if I was a salty man on if I was a pirate on the river sea, would tell you this is the only way you can eat your Chongqing hot pot with just these simple. This is like a fish sauce or something. I'm not gonna do that voice anymore. It's some kind of fish sauce, but I don't think it has anything to do with fishes. Lots of vinegar. I love vinegar things. I'm gonna use a lot of vinegar. Like, watch it go in. It's a lot of vinegar. It's a lot of vinegar. That's maybe too much vinegar. I may have overdone it, but a little bit of MSG because it's not good for you, and that's how we like it. And then in a minute, I'm gonna show you what do we eat at Hot Pot. Hi, I'm a trash bag. I have adorned the ceremonial, traditional garbage of which to keep myself, like, we don't have a hot pot yet, but it'll be here soon. And when it does get here, things get messy. So I'm wearing garbage. So this is what Chongqing Hot Pot looks like. In fact, now that we've got a good roll going on, let me show you what we do with it. Today we're doing it pretty simple because it's just lunch. Good tip. in between lunch and dinner in a tourist area like this, that's your best time to maybe get a good seat outside. Otherwise, you might be stuck in the nighttime in a dark corner near a table and a door or something. We got these thin potatoes. We got skins. Speaking of more thins, we got skins of tofu. Look at that. Look at that. That cucumber's like, it's gonna pickle up so nicely in a couple of seconds. I'm not a vegetarian, and neither is Emily. But Emily likes to get meat. I'm not gonna eat this meat. Why? Because it's gross. It's gross to eat meat. I'm disgusted by eating meat, but I'm not a vegetarian. I eat cabbage. But check this out. We didn't know what this was. We've got soft tofu. Then we thought maybe it's pudding with tea on top, but Emily says it's not. So I think what happens is we make a little scoop and we put it inside. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you if it's any good. The trick is nothing needs to stay in for very long. Certain things are like really quick. Some things take a little bit longer. But what you want to do, we tend to leave things in too long because I like it really, really cooked. I know that's wrong. I know I'm a bad person, but the tofu, let's see what happens. Did I leave it in long enough? It looks like a brain, so maybe not long enough, but I mean, it's really soft. I don't know how soft it's supposed to be when I put it in my mouth. It's delicious! If you're wondering why 2 plates of tofu, don't get all woke or anything like that. That soft tofu, it was just like, it's like an egg. It's like a soft boiled egg. Once you put it in all the spicy goodness, it's just as manly as anything else. So don't be such a wimp. Let's go get some coffee. Here in the main square, you can kind of see where everyone stops to get their pictures with things that are on the wall. Lots of people having a great time getting their faces done. I'm not cool enough to hang out with the anime kids, but I can stand in front of them while get pictures of them in the background. Oh, you caught me at the old-timey store. I'm gonna buy some baijiu. This is where all the magic happens. If you don't know where to stand, somebody will tell you.
Good?
Very handsome.
Just down that way is the 𝗖𝗵cie Caves, which is like, that's the super tourist place to go. It's almost like, it's maddening. There's no way that I'm gonna go over there. I can't handle it. But alongside this little spot of river, you can get this nice view of all the people, well, on the highway, but also they're getting onto boats alongside the river. There's like, look at the little tiny people over on the side of on the river there. Oh, what are you doing over there, guys? Oh, you're maybe fishing, maybe just putting your feet in the water. We don't have a beach, but we do have River Beach. That's pretty cool. It's the cafe life here in Chongqing. That's why we like it so much. I can highly recommend nothing more than spending your afternoons here alongside the river. Don't look at that. Look at this. It's some kind of ice cream explosion parfait something here at the Ice Age Wild Boar Cafe. It's wild, or at least it looks like it's gonna be wild. It's some kind of ice cream thing. It's ice cream. I don't need to tell you what it's gonna taste like. It's gonna be delicious because we've had stuff here before and it is delicious if you're here in Chongqing. Ice Age Wild Boar. And then right behind that is, what is it called? Division?
Yeah.
Division is the record store around here that we hear tell on the rumor mill that they've got some talking heads. All right, we had to get the phone and the camera back out because it turns out this isn't just an ice cream explosion. After Emily's like already dropped cream on herself and thrown some of the ice cream around, we realized that inside there's a blueberry explosion of flavor. It just keeps going. Digging further, there's like a lemon icy, like an Italian ice. It just keeps coming and the flavors exploding in this explosion of flavor. I can't take it. Oh God! Help!
Don't knock the whole thing
Everyone,
down.
shh, be careful. We can't afford all these records, but we can't afford Remain in Light. Pretty sweet. Never mind the Guns N' Roses. That's gonna happen no matter where you go. But look, we got Iron Maiden. We also got we got Black Sabbath. That's pretty awesome. Miles Davis, of course, you can't go wrong with that. Look at this, Kraftwerk. the 𝗖𝗵𝚻 the hits just keep coming. All right, so Division, I believe, is called after the band Joy Division. How cool is that for a little record store? And look, television and talking heads. You can take us all the way and bring us into Chongqing, but you can't take the New York out of us. But we don't actually have a view like that next to a record store in New York. So all this is the reason why, for a tourist area, this is one of our favorite places to go. If you've got to go where a tourist has got to go, this is the spot to be, as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I'd even live here. We're still talking about like apartments? Man, wouldn't that be sweet? The side streets are filled with hot pots and more hot pots. If we didn't just eat hot pot, I think I'd have some hot pot. I feel like I could eat more hot pot, except for it would make me sick. I can't have it for lunch and for dinner. That's stupid. This is another one of those spots where you're told to stand and you get a good shot. It's the best shot of the caverns, which is like, I mean, we're not going over there today. Maybe someday we'll take you over there, but not today, because the day's almost over, and this is all we got in us. This is it. This is the end. This is go home. Stop watching. Goodbye.